It looks like my last video was almost the same time Mars Toys put this one up for pre-order. Anyway, here we have it, the Chocolate Man Willy Wonka from the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Pretty nice art box that Mars Toys did here, and you have a kind of a backdrop that you can use for your display. They are using the original movie title, so it's cool. And here we got our figure and a bunch of accessories, but let's take a quick look first. Here I do like this portrait, this head sculpt that they did. The tailoring looks quite nice too, no any issues about that. The coat, the material looks and feels very nice with a lot of details. And here it is, just a quick look at the head sculpt. What we have more here, like I said, a bunch of accessories, and then in the down, of course, you will have your Oompa Loompa and other two head sculpts. We are going to take a look at all of that, but first, let's see what accessories these Mars Toys pack these Chocolate Men with. 3 pairs of hands that come inside the box, very well done, but then Mars Toys did add one more extra pair that you will find inside a small plastic bag. We got this flower-shaped teacup that Willy Wonka bites it in the movie, and you can use it in that plate. You can use both of cups there. Then the mushroom, this mushroom looks really cool. The detail on it and the material is a soft material, and in the down here you can see all the details they did on that. The barret, it's simple, but they have some nice detail into it, and of course you can attach it into the mushroom and have Willy Wonka use it as a good pose. Then we got this bottle, this empty bottle, and then we got this cup with this red liquid inside. I'm sorry, I already don't remember this part of the movie. I am old and the movie is older than me. And then of course we got the goose golden egg. This is a solid egg with some texture into it that I appreciate, and Mars Toys did send you a base that you can display the egg, so it's a nice add-on. Then we got our Willy Wonka hat, very well painted again, very good detail onto it. Is in a plastic, kind of sturdy plastic, but it will not fit in the head sculpt. Don't try to force it because it will not fit. We got our Alf statue, Willy Wonka room, everything is in Alf, so this statue here is one part of the movie as well. We got then the keys to the inventing room, I think is the invention room or inventing room, is this double set of keys, quite of engineering here, but do not try to turn the gears because it's all glued. Then these 3 small accessories, a half eyeglass, a flute and a spoon, all very tiny but cool. And then we got these candies that, if I remember, they are called gobstoppers or something like that, but are pretty cool, 5 of them. And then of course we got the 2 chocolates, the Wonka bar, the one that will have the tickets, the 5 golden tickets, and then we got the other longer bar. Don't ask me to say the name because I really cannot, but these are very well done, and you got 5 of each. And of course our 5 golden tickets, it's difficult to see them here. We got 5 small ones, and then we got this big one that is perfect for our display. It's a pity there is a mistake over there. If you noticed a mistake, let me know in the comments. Now moving to our Oompa Loompa, this small body creature that looks really cute. The outfit, the green hair, everything looks really cool. And these shoes here with this kind of balls on the top, the pants with that effect over there. I think Mars Toys did a very good job in this one, especially because they are using a small body. I think they did a good effort on this. The clothing, everything looks really cool. You can buy these as a standalones if you want, create like an army of Oompa Loompas. The body is okay, I would say it's a bit fragile, maybe because of the proportion, but I think it does the job very well. Taking a look now at our 2 extra head sculpts, and I'm going to start with this smiling one because it's the one I like the most and is the one I want to use. But take a look here at the volume in the air. I think looks really good. The hat is non-removable, but the painting application in the hair, different tones, and the blue eyes, everything looks really cool, I think, in this head sculpt. I really like this one. Then we got the more calm one. This is for a more standard posing, but I do think it works very well too. Again, the hair is very well done. The part of the ears, very well done too. The nose, the lips, I think is a good paint application done by Mars Toys. Once again, they show us that they really can do very good stuff, but it takes time. Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Going back now to the sculpt that they shipped inside the box together with the body, is not my favorite sculpt, I'm going to be honest. I prefer the ones with the head, but maybe this one will work for you. Maybe you want to have two Willy Wonkas, one with a hat, one without hat. But let me tell you about the outfit. Everything looks really, really good. The fabric they use for all the details, the bow tie, the coat, this coat material feels amazing. And inside they even add all the detail. I think this is kind of accurate to the movie. The coloring here in this vest, the buttons, the golden buttons inside, they are small, but they are very well placed here in the vest. I think they did a very good job here in the outfit. Then you got a normal cream pants and these shining brown shoes. Overall, I think this figure looks very good. I think Mars Toys did spend their time trying to perfecting the coat, doing a very good job on here, on the stitching and everything. In the back, you still can see the pink part of the vest. You can remove the coat if you want and use it only with the vest. For me, this is how I remember Willy Wonka. I will just change the head sculpt. And finally, our display base with the original logo, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I think this way is better if you want to display it's more accurate. Here we have the Willy Wonka with the smiling head sculpt on. I think this is the one that reminds me more of Willy Wonka of the movie and is the one I'm going to use. But overall, for everything that Mars Toys ship their Willy Wonka with, a lot of chocolate bars, a lot of accessories, 3 head sculpts, the Alf statue, the Oompa Loompa, the golden goose egg. I think this is a very nice set done by Mars Toys. I'm really pleased with this. I always wanted to have a Willy Wonka in my collection, and now I have one. I need to get maybe an extra Oompa Loompa or 2, let's see, but for now I'm really happy with this, and I hope that Mars Toys, I don't care the time they take, but keep giving us these kind of releases because no one is making them. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick review, and I will see you in the next one.